Okay, so in this video, I'm going to move my head over here. In this video, I am going to show you how to create a survey and create a landing page and maybe even create the Facebook ads. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm testing a review management offer using GHL or GoHighLevel, and I'm going to show you how to basically create a survey, get the ads created with ChatGPT, get the ads up into Facebook and what to look out for. And if I don't do it this way, then I'm never going to make content like this. Okay. So, I don't know how many edits there will be. I might have to blur out some stuff, but hopefully you like this style of video. And if not, go somewhere else. All right. So here's what we have so far. Okay. I have this right here. I'm also going to just move this and hide all this other stuff just in case. Okay. All right. So I've got this right here, and these are the questions I'm going to ask. The goal with this, I don't know what is going on here. Hold on. Okay. The goal with this campaign, okay, is to generate business from companies that need reviews. Okay. And the goal with the survey is to keep it as short as possible. You don't want a survey that is extra long. You could do this survey in Facebook as well and do it as like an instant form and you'll get more leads, but there's downfalls to that and stuff as well. Let me move the camera back over here so I can see myself talking. Okay. So there's downfalls to that as well. Let me turn my camera on. Sorry. Just doing this impromptu. There's downfalls to that as well. Okay. Now, if you're using the form on Facebook, what will happen is you will get their first name and their last name from Facebook, and it might be like some random name. Okay. Their email is going to be their Facebook email. It's not going to be their email that they maybe use day to day. It's going to be whatever they used when they created their Facebook. And then when you ask for their phone number, that you could either have them type it in, or it's going to be the phone number that they use to verify their Facebook, which should be accurate, but sometimes it's not. Some people use like a landline. Okay. And then the website and the business name, those should be if a company's in business and they have a Google business profile, they should have a website and they should have a business name, right? Those are fields that people would have to type in on Facebook, you know what I mean? So Facebook won't automatically pull those in. The fields for how many reviews do you have on Google? That's a custom field, right? So the website and the business name are also custom fields. And then we have how many reviews do you want? And then we have, do you have a list of past customers? So the offer, let me just do this right here. Okay. This is my offer and I'm going to test it out. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll put this at the end of the video so we can see the results from the offer. I'm only going to try to spend like $10 a day or $11 a day. For some reason, I like spending 11.11. It just, I don't know, synchronicity and stuff. Maybe it'll do good. I don't know. It could just be made up. I don't know. But anyways, so we're going to do offer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say you can get unlimited leads. I'm sorry, unlimited reviews. Okay. Unlimited reviews. Now, I'm not going to show you how to fulfill this in this video. I'm going to show you how to get the ads for this offer and try to generate some customers for this. Okay. So the offer is going to get unlimited reviews, 0 down, right? Like you don't pay anything today, 14 days, 14-day free trial, right? Don't pay until you get 5-star reviews, which reminds me, I need to say right here, these are 5-star reviews. So get unlimited 5-star reviews, 0 down, 14-day trial. Yeah, pay 0 today, right? 14-day free trial. You don't pay until you get 5 stars. Okay. That's the offer. Now I'm going to give this offer to ChatGPT. We're going to create some ads. I have some ads already that I've sort of tweaked, but I'm going to create a couple more and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. Now this is what I thoroughly enjoy doing. I thoroughly enjoy making surveys. I like making landing pages. I like testing offers. You need to have money to do this. I don't have money in that Facebook ads account or too much to play with right now. So I'm going to really just try to test it out. Just see if this offer resonates. And what I like to do is just test these sort of hooks, right? So I might do a couple of variations of that, like get unlimited 5-star reviews, pay 0 today, or it might be like 14-day free trial, get unlimited 5-star reviews, or it might be like don't pay until you get 5-star reviews as the headline, right? So we're going to change that up a little bit and we can just give that to ChatGPT and it's going to just kill that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bump this over here and we're going to open HighLevel, right? So we're in HighLevel. Now I am creating new. Let me just do this from scratch. Okay, so we're going to discard the changes here. I'm going to move my face, I guess, and I'm going to delete what I just made here. Okay, so this is the folder I just made. Now this UI could change, but they're always changing it. In fact, like literally yesterday, this was not the UI. So I'm going to create a folder for this. All right, I'm going to keep it under contacts, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this is the review management folder, and this is just going to be created. We're just going to create this, and now I can go in there and you can see that there's no fields in here. Okay, so I'm going to create a custom field. Now what I want to do is you don't have to do it in this order, but the first name, the last name, the email, the phone, the website, and the business name are all already in my HighLevel account. But these right here, these three are not. Okay. So I'll have to piece it together later, but if you didn't want to do that, you could just make sure that they're all labeled and inside this folder. Okay. So just for the sake of this video, what I'm going to end up showing you how to do is probably just create these three here. You can figure out what first name, last name, email, phone is. Okay. And you might already have website or business name in here, but if you don't, you just add those as fields in here as well. Cause if I add it, it's going to double up. I'm going to have like multiple fields that say website. I'm going to have multiple fields that say business name. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to create a field type. What is the field type? We want a radial. Okay. Now the reason we want radial is because this is going to be a survey. Okay. So the first question I'm going to ask is, how many reviews do you have on Google? And it's going to do this. And you can see that it automatically populates this right here. What I'm going to do, you don't have to do this, but what I'm going to do is I like to be pretty organized here. So I'm going to say review management. How many reviews do you have on Google? Okay. And now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to add some options. So the first option is going to be this right here. And I'm going to maybe move this over. Can I move this over? There we go. Okay. So we will also close this. Perfect. I'm used to doing two monitors here, so bear with me. So the first option is going to be this right here. We're going to highlight this. We're going to click and we are going to enter this option right here. And is there a file upload? No, there's no file upload there. We are going to add another option here. Let's make this bigger. Okay. I'm going to add another option here and I'm going to do it in this order. Okay. Because I want them to sort of go up gradually here. 10 to 20 reviews. We're going to do this. 10 to 20 reviews. 20 to 30 reviews. We're going to add an option. We're going to say 20 to 30 reviews, and then we're going to do 30 plus reviews. If they're getting 30 plus reviews and they want more reviews, they probably have money to pay for this. Okay. Now, what that means is they're probably going to understand why you're selling this. They might even have some bad reviews and they think that you're going to get rid of those bad reviews, which is fine. The bottom line is you want to get these people on the phone. Okay. So I'll show you that funnel and what this is going to look like in a second, but I'm building this out with you as I would just build it normally. If I don't record this way, then I'm not going to, it might be chaotic for you, but this is how I have to build stuff out. Okay. So I have no idea how long this video is going to go. So this is number one. I have to move this down here. Okay. So now we have a custom field, right? And over here, you can see the live preview. How many reviews do you have on Google? None. I just started my business. 1 to 5, 5 to 10, blah, blah, blah. And it's super easy for them to just like select these. Okay. Now we just hit, create custom field. All right. Actually, I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to update this field name to review management, just like this. Okay. RM, update that field. Cool. Now I'm going to create a new field. Okay. Now this would be the second question. How many reviews do you have? We're going to go field type. We're going to do radial and we're going to say this. I'm going to say, I could have just done RM there, but that's fine. So I'm going to do review management. You'll see why I'm doing this way in a second. Review management. Okay. Now, how many reviews do you want? So this particular question, this is just me assuming here, but this particular question is going to, most people, I'm assuming, okay, most people are going to say, oh, I want 30 plus reviews, obviously. But the point is not that. Okay, the point is they are active and they're clicking buttons in your funnel and they're engaged in the funnel. Okay, this has nothing to do with like, well, obviously everybody wants more than 30 reviews. You know what I'm saying? I could leave that as just one option, pre-selected probably, and they would, you know, love that. Okay, so I believe that's it. How many reviews do you want? Create custom field. Great. Now the last one, and this is key. Okay, this right here. Do you have? We're gonna do a radial. We're gonna do radial select. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Review management underscore. And we're going to say this list right here. Actually, before we do that, we're going to go up here. We're going to do RM. That's so we know it's review management. Okay, hold on. Girlfriend's texting me. Okay. And now we're going to do this as the first option. We're going to paste that in here. And then I like to do no first and then yes second. So they actually take a second to read. Because if like yes was on, or I randomize it, if yes was on the first option every single time, they could just go through the funnel and just say yes, 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 right? And like, who wants that? Okay. So I want them to read it. Sometimes I like them to actually type things in. Okay. So this particular funnel here, this particular survey is create custom field. Okay. This particular survey here is going to have multiple here. I'll just do it to show you. This one here, we're going to do website. We're going to create a field. I'm probably not going to use this. And it's not going to be radial. Actually, it's going to be single line. It's going to be website and it's going to be RM. Okay. But right in here, it's going to be review management website. And now the placeholder text is like HTTP. Or it could just be like, myawesomedomain.com, right? So, or it could be like mycompanydomain.com, right? That's going to be the placeholder text. So you can see right here on the right-hand side, that's the live preview. So now what's going to happen, we're going to create that custom field here, and that's a single field. Okay. The next one is the business name. That could be first. If you really want to, you could do that first. We're going to do RM. We're going to go in here. You already know what to do. We're going to do review management business name. And right here, it's going to be my company name, right? Cool. Then we're going to hit create custom field, right? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this. Okay. I think we're back. Maybe we're back. Maybe we're not back. I think it paused that. Interesting. We'll see if it actually paused that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go into, I might have to blur this out for a second, but I'm going to go back to where we create the surveys. Okay. So I'm going to go back. We're going to go to sites, and you can see right here, if I go full screen here, we can add a survey. So I'm just going to create a brand new one from scratch right here. I feel like I have a survey somewhere that's actually like, I should just use one that I already did, but I'm just going to show you how to create one. Okay. See, so notice how it has last name, first name, last name, email, phone, right? So I'm going to add those. We're going to do first name. Cool. Then we're going to do add slide. Okay. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're probably going to do first name, last name, email, phone, all right here. Okay. And we're going to move the last name up because that's where it should be. All right. This I will get rid of. I have something else that I'll use for that. All right. Now we have custom objects here. And now you can see over here, we created a folder. It's called review management under this folder here. Okay. And now we are going to create another slide, right? So this other slide here is going to be, how many reviews do you have on Google? Bang. How many reviews do you have on Google? Great. Next slide. We're going to say, how many reviews do you want? Great. Next slide. Add a slide. Do you have a list of customers? Yes or no? Great. Add a slide. right? Now we're probably going to add a slide right in here. And this is going to be website and company name. So I'm probably actually going to put the company name there, business name, my company name, and then it's going to say first name, last name, email, phone. However, I'm going to take this slide and I'm going to move this down. Okay. I want this to be the last slide. And the reason I want this to be the last slide, because nobody wants to enter their information first, right? Everybody wants to enter that information after the fact, right? So you can also see that this now says RM. So we're going to just go in here and delete that. Okay. That was more for organizational purposes, but you don't want that on the actual slides themselves. Okay. So right in here. Okay. Here we go. RM. And again, kind of annoying, I know, but just go in here and delete it. Okay. And the only reason I did that is because I have other things in the system for business name, website, that sort of thing. Okay. So, I'm even going to move this down, and I don't know if I want to do another slide here. We'll see. Again, this is when testing comes into play. So I think that I could move these down into the other slide, honestly. So I'm going to do business name and then website. Actually, you know what? No, I am going to leave that up there. Business name. Business name. And I'm just going to delete that one. Okay. So yeah. So your website, right? Business name. And then and when you hit next, it would be first name, last name, email, phone. And then I'm just going to save, I'm going to label this review management. Survey 1, enter. The settings here, we're going to set that up after, but the settings are going to go to a thank you page after they submit. But for now, we just have it as message. Okay. So once they submit this, it's just a message, and that message is literally going to be like, we appreciate your feedback. Okay. But we'll come back and fix that. Okay. So now we're going to hit save, and we're also going to preview this. So now this is what the survey looks like when they come from Facebook. Okay. This is what it's going to look like on mobile. This is what it's going to look like, right? It's going to say, how many reviews do you have on Google? And they're going to be like, none. And then they have to hit next. 5 to 10, next. Okay. We don't like that. We don't like that they have to hit next. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit out of this. We're going to go back. We're going to go up here, and we're going to turn on settings, and one question at a time. Enabling one question at a time disrupts your existing conditional logic. Some conditional, yes, great, proceed, fine. Okay, so we're going to do one question at a time, and miscellaneous footers. Where is it? Advanced. Maybe it's not there anymore. It used to just be able to, oh, here we go. Auto navigate. Automatically navigates to the next slide after user responds. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. And then we also want a sticky contact. Creates a contact when a user clicks next, even if they don't finish the survey. No, we want them to finish the survey. I don't want anybody in my system that doesn't have a first name, last name. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we're going to hit preview again. Now this is what happens. Okay, how many reviews do you have on Google? I have 1 to 5. Okay, well, how many reviews do you want? Well, I have I'd love 10 to 20. Cool. Do you have a list of past customers? No, I don't have a list of past customers. Well, that sucks. So if they don't have a list of past customers, oh shit, look at this. Business name. It says, I'm going to do SOMCRM. I'm going to hit enter. First name. Whoa. Oh, it really messed up my thing here. That's interesting. It totally removed my website thing. Hold on, we got to add that back. Come on, man, don't mess with me. Ah, man, no. Many at a time. That's what I want. I want many at a time. It is kind of cool that you can do one question at a time, though, and they just keep getting through the funnel there. Maybe I will do that. It just seems like they're typing. Yeah, let's go back to that. Sorry. All right, we'll test it. This is the whole point of this whole thing. So what's my business name? And then this is the website, right? So we're going to just do website, right? Your website. And then, so we say business name, your website, first name, last name, email, and then phone. Cool. We'll save it. We'll go back. We'll refresh this page. And now it says, how many reviews do you have on Google? I don't have any. Okay. Well, okay. I want this many. I have a list of customers. Yes. Here's my company name, SOMCRM. Next, it's SOMCRM. It's SOMCRM.com. Next, enter your first name, Isaac, Dana, right? And then we're going to just do info at mysomcrm.com, whatever. Okay. And then the phone number is going to be 555-555-5555. It's going to say it's an invalid phone number. But if it was a valid phone number there, it would get submitted. Okay. So we are going to exit out of that. And that's looking good. That is looking good. So this right here, settings, it's going to ask for a validated phone number, probably. Require. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Email. Hopefully it's asking for a legit email. It's required. Validate the email. There we go. Oh, no. The button will become visible. User enter the feature is designed to help you generate quality leads. Verify the email. The button will become visible once the user enters their email. This feature is designed to help you. Interesting. Should we check that out? Let's see what that is. That's a new thing. Hopefully it doesn't like send me something. Like I hope it doesn't send me a code. You know what I mean? That'd be weird. .com. Okay. And then what's going to happen is I'm just going to type in verify email. Yeah, see, it's going to send it a code. We don't want a code there. So we're going to turn that off. If it just verified it like right away, that'd be cool, but we're going to turn that off. Verify email. You can keep it on if you want, but I'm going to say we don't want that. Okay. We're going to save that. We are going to save that. Okay, fantastic. There's a few other things that I want to do here. I like to change the input text, the color of the background. There's something here. Layout, footer. Here we go. The footer. So the go back, I just put a period there. Oh man, it's going to have arrows. No. Button type, only arrow. There we go. Position, left and right. Text and arrow. Next, preview. Okay, so there we go. So now, okay, I don't know if you noticed what I just did there, but I basically just said previous was a period. Okay, this could actually be previous, like this, right? But notice how they can't go back. It's just next. Okay. Because if they go back, it takes more time in the funnel. Okay. So I like to do that. They could hit that and it will go back. But like, watch, you see, it says it has the previous button there, but you could even do something like this where it's like just faded, you could do a blue or something. You could do a blue, something like this, and then you could just fade it if you wanted to. But I don't like doing that. I like to just do a period, and then I like to just make this white. And now all of a sudden this just disappears. Then the submit button, we want the submit button to probably be like green or something, right? just like a boom, submit. Okay, and we want these all in caps. Next. Position, do we want to enable the progress bar? Not really. That font is fine. Background fill. Stick to card, stick to page. Yeah, we're going to stick to card. I don't think we can turn on the progress bar for this for some reason. That's fine. The background's white. Fine. Miscellaneous. Great. Fine. Advanced. Corners. I don't like the corners like that. Maybe we just do, yeah, let's do 20 pixels for the corner. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go, so there's a drop shadow there. That's fine. Yeah, this is looking like a good form. You know, this looks like a good form. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to hit preview again. And now this is the form. Okay. Now what we do, you can see that over here, if I do this right here, you can see that you can hover over it and there is a thing there, but you'll notice also that it's just like, it's literally just the next thing, right? So there's only, it's less confusing. You have to assume people are really, really stupid because I'm really, really stupid. Okay. So there we go. So we have it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to go make a landing page. We're going to go to funnels. And I've already created one. Okay. I've already started creating one. So if you just don't know how to do that, you go here, new funnel, blank, you name it and boom. Okay. Or you can use AI to make this if you want to. But this one's so simple. I'm just going to do it myself. We're going to create from blank. All right. Now we're going to exit out of this and we are going to open this up here and we're going to look for a survey. Boom. We drag it in. Right there, there's your survey. We click on it and we select the survey we are looking for, which is the review management survey. And look at that. It's centered. It looks lovely. The background here is gray. So we're going to change this background to white. I don't know why it's gray. I really have no idea why that background's gray. Let's save this and see if it's actually gray. Oops. Let's publish. We'll set this up. We'll set this up in a second. Okay. For now, we're just going to publish it like I want. So just save it. Here we go. Okay. So it's not actually gray. So you can see how it dropped down a little bit. So now what we need to do is we need to add a headline up at the top here. So we are going to hit, we're going to cancel that out. We're going to add a row up here. Okay. Now this row, there's a couple different things you can do in here, but what we're going to do is we're just going to hit add. And inside of that row, we are going to add a headline. And in this headline, guess what we're going to say, right? It's going to be something like this right here. This is going to be the massive headline. And you can just literally do that. Okay. I probably will take this part here. I'm going to take this. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little sub headline right here. And I'll just paste that here. Okay. Don't pay until you blah, blah, blah. Okay. Whoops. Shit. Go up. Okay. Here we go. So that is still too small. We're going to do like 24 and we're going to make it bold. Great. And then we're going to check on mobile, what this looks like. This is massive on mobile. So we're just going to say the line height is 1. And then transform, we're going to do all uppercase. Letter spacing, we're probably going to do, we're just going to do 1 for letter spacing. And we might actually do 1.1 here for all of this. Did it actually move? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, 1.5. Whoops. Trial. 1.1. No, 1.1. There we go. And the font size on mobile, we're going to just decrease this a little bit just so more of it fits in here. Okay, we're probably going to do like maybe like a 40. Here we go. Okay, and then we want some padding around the outside of this. So what we'll do is we will, so we want padding. We don't want it there. We want it right here. So what we're going to do, it shouldn't be 100% width. We should have padding on either side. So we're going to say 20 padding on that side and 20 padding on this side. And now it's centered nicely. Okay. And there's 10 padding up top. There's quite a bit of padding up here. I don't think we need that much padding up here. We can just do that. We can also probably do 0 padding at the bottom there. All right. Now this color, you know, you can change this color whatever you want. Oh my God, just let me change it, please. Oh God. It was never this easy to drag and drop things before. Now they're just making it way too easy to drag and drop. Okay, get this out of there. All right. Okay. So what we have here is we've got a full column. All right, let's go back to desktop here. And I don't like how wide this is. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this in here. I don't want it to be that wide. I want it to be the same width as the survey. Okay. Which looks to be about, let's just say 70%. Okay. Great. Now you can see that this also has a ton of space here. We're going to go to styles and we've got 20 space at the top. We've got 20 space at the bottom. Okay. We don't want that. Okay. Get unlimited 5-star reviews, pay 0 today, 14-day free trial. I'm going to bump that down here. Unlimited 5-star reviews. Do an exclamation point here. And maybe, just maybe, this font is not a good font to use. So what we're going to probably do is just do, like, there's one called Outfit, I believe. Outfit is like really bold and fat. So what I want to do is make it bold. It didn't actually do anything. Okay, wonderful. And again, it's just moving things without me moving things. So that's good. Let's do this. Outfit. Okay, let's go in here. And then what I want to do over here is I just want to go find the correct font style that I want to use. Headline font. And we're just going to go extra bold, like make it heavy. Yeah, there we go. All right. Get unlimited 5-star reviews, pay 0 today, 14 days free trial, right? We're going to hit a period there. 14-day free trial. Don't pay until you get 5-star reviews. You know what? I'm just going to, the 14-day free trial, like I don't think I need that. So we are also going to increase this to like 60. Okay. And maybe we'll do, that does not look good. Okay, so now I'll probably make this a bit wider here. I'm just dabbling. Here we go. I wanted those on 2 lines. Okay, so if we have 85, that looks good. Great. This is looking great, right? We also want a spot. This is like a fresh domain, okay? We also want something where we can have a logo. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another section here. We're going to put that right up top. We're going to add an image. If I can find image. Here we go. Now this is your logo. All right, let's find our logo here. That is in branding. And this is the logo. And we're going to insert the media into the logo. That is massive, so we're not going to do that. We're probably just going to do like 100 width by 100 height. Oh no, we're just going to do 100 width and have it auto. Come on. Height 0. Oh my God, dude, that is so annoying. That was never a thing. Like they're making it way too easy to drag now. Okay. I want 0. Percentage. Height. Okay. Now there's still so much extra space here, just like naturally padded out, and I don't need all that extra space. So I'm going to hit 0, 0, 0. As you can see, this one also has padding that we need to fix. Okay, 0, 0. You see how far away that is? It's still like really far up. So what I might do is I might move it up like this and just do like minus 35 or something. Okay. So what I did there is I added negative margin over here and bumped it up. All right. Now this headline section here, the border, do I want a background color? I don't know if I want a background color. Background color, maybe we'll do a background color. Those are my background colors, but it just doesn't fit this very well. So I'm going to do no background color on that. Now I also want to just check mobile real quick. Okay, this looks good. SOM CRM, all-in-one marketing. Get unlimited 5-star reviews. So on mobile, we're going to just do this, get unlimited 5-star reviews, pay 0 today, don't pay until you get 5-star reviews, right? Okay. And now this one here, this is looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of this. Okay. Do we have more padding on the bottom of this? No. Okay. Yeah, there's just like way too much extra padding here. So maybe this one has padding too. Yeah, it does. So we're gonna say 0, 0. Sorry, 10. Okay, so now that's too much. So let's go back to 0 on this. This one, these all have extra padding, so you're gonna have to like remove it. 0, 0. This one will also have extra padding. I don't know why they do this. Just like it's way too spaced out. Okay, perfect. Now this is looking a lot better. Now what we need one last thing here. We need a footer. Okay, and I'm just going to add a new section here. So I'm going to go to sections. I'm going to say it's full width, and I'm going to drop it right below here. And I'm going to say this right here. So now I have this. It's going to be one column right here. And we're just going to add a paragraph right in here. Okay. Now I have something already that is the text for this. Okay. You want to basically have a privacy policy down here and stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go find that. This is my website. You see all this stuff down here, how it says, blah, 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 right? By submitting your phone number, all this sort of stuff. So I'm just going to copy all of this. Okay. I'm going to copy, then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to plug all of that right in the bottom of this. Okay. Now, the terms of service and stuff, you can see this is all bold. I don't want bold. I don't need italic, and I don't want that. I want this to be outfit now. Okay. And all of this down here doesn't have to be black. It could be gray, which is fine. Okay. And honestly, you could probably add a lot of padding to the top of this or padding. So maybe even just do like 140, right? So it's all on the page, maybe even do more, honestly. It's all on the page, but we'll just do 200. Okay. And this privacy policy links out to my main privacy policy, which is good. I can also change that later if I want to. We're going to hit enter here. We're going to hit enter here, and we are going to hit enter here. Now, the thing you want to make sure you have is the site is not a part of Facebook or website. Okay, so you want to say that. Now, the other thing is the link colors here. These also don't need to be. Here we go. Link color. That could be gray as well. Okay. There you go. And the font size doesn't have to be so massive. The font size could be like 12 or something. There we go. Boom. And it doesn't have to be bold, right? So we can change that. We can even say it's light or extra thin, right? And the bottom line is you're just having compliance on the page. You can just save it. It's all down there, right? Maybe we'll make it a little bit darker. I don't want to be like sleazy. I don't want to be sleazy. You know what I'm saying? So let's just do a custom color. This is a good gray. Well, that's way too gray, actually. I think it's fine. Honestly. Okay. So now we can save that, and we are going to check mobile to see if it looks good. Do we have a lot of padding on mobile here? It looks like we do. So we'll probably do 0 padding on the edges because it looks like we don't need to have padding on the edges. We'll also probably do 0 padding on the top and 0 padding on the bottom, right? And you can see here, it's looking good. I think this is looking good. And then right here, there's a lot of space there, but that's fine. So what we'll do now is we will preview it. We're going to go here. We're going to refresh the page. And this is what the page looks like. Get unlimited 5-star reviews, pay 0 today. I think we could put pay 0 today right there. Get unlimited 5-star reviews. It's hard. It's hard to figure out what you want to do here. Because, Let's just leave it like that. That's fine. That's fine. Because that blue section is also, yeah, okay, that's fine. So we're going to save it. We're going to refresh this page. We'll also just preview it again. Sometimes the saves don't. Okay, perfect. There we go. I wanted it all above the fold before you start dropping down. You know what I mean? So get unlimited 5-star reviews, pay 0 today. Don't pay until you get 5-star reviews, right? And then it says, how many reviews do you want on Google? None. I mean, how many reviews do you have? How many reviews do you want? I want 5 to 10. Yes, I have a list of customers. What's the business name? Blah, blah, blah. Great. I hit enter. Here's my domain name.com. I hit enter, first name. And then here we go. What's the email? Right? info@email.com. And then my phone number. And then I hit submit. And it's good to go. Like right there. That is going to be the funnel. All right. Which is super exciting. So once I have that done, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and connect a domain name to this. Okay. And you can see right here, it says connect a domain name right here, right? I have like go.showoffmarketing.com and a couple of these other ones here, but I'm going to go actually create a new domain name. It's just going to be called Go. All right. So I'm going to go in. I have SiteGround. Okay. Let me just log in somewhere else real quick. 1 second. I'm putting this on my other monitor real fast. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So in here, we have a domain name. We go to DNS. All right. And then we are going to create a subdomain, right? And I want this subdomain to be go.somcrm.com, right? So I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to connect the domain name, and I don't have the one that I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here. I'm going to say connect domain name. And now right here, I'm going to say go.somcrm.com. Continue. We are going to add the record manually, and we're going to copy that. I already know what Go is, so I'm going to copy the one I don't know. I'm going to change this to 5 minutes, whatever the lowest is you can. It resolves to this. I'm going to say go, and right here you can see it's going to be go.somcrm.com, 5 minutes, and then I'm going to hit create. I'm going to go back, and you're going to see right here, literally right here, right? That right there is the new domain name, which is fire, right? So now what right here, I just go in here and I can hit verify records. And we wait. I don't even know if my camera's working right now. It looks like it's off. After I pause the video, it looks like it's off. That's crazy. Okay, so now we have a funnel already, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the SOM Unlimited funnels. The landing page is the landing page, and the option is the landing page. Okay, so if there's any errors, if anybody's trying to go anywhere else, this is what it is right here. Boom. Okay, so we said proceed to finish. I wonder if you can put something special in there. Okay, I guess not. All right, so now I've got a few different ones in here, which is great. So now I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to sites, and I'm going to go to the SOM Unlimited Reviews page, and this domain should be connected. And it sure is right there, go.somcrm.com. Boom. Here we go. Just like that, right? I'd like a little bit more padding in there. I'm gonna adjust that. Let me just get out of here. I'm going to go back into the surveys and go to the builder. And I just don't think there's enough padding on that corner there. I don't know why. I want more padding. So hopefully I can just select it and it'll like add more padding on the side. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. So I just want 40 on the left-hand side, but on mobile, that might look really weird. Mobile. Oh no, mobile looks fine. Okay, perfect. There you go. That way there, it's not, I could even probably do more, honestly. Yeah. Okay, fine. That's saved. Now we will go back and we will go back here as well. We're going to go view the page just like that. Unlimited 5-star reviews, pay 0 today. Don't pay until you get 5-star reviews. And we're going to refresh that page. And now you can see it moved over a little bit, which is dope. Maybe we even make that move over a little bit more because it just seems so wide. You know what I mean? I don't think we need it so wide. So we're going to go back in here. We're going to do this, build the survey. And these are very wide forms. How do I shrink the width? Here we go. 600. Boom. Let's do 500. Hey, now we're getting somewhere. 500. Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, that's plenty. So we're going to save that now. Great. We're going to go here. Once we save it, we're going to refresh the page. It will save. I'm sure it will save. Of course it will save. We're going to delete that. Not delete it. We're just going to close that page. Go back to funnels. Sometimes the refresh, the cache just doesn't work. So I have to open it up. Dude, come on, man. Here we go. It's working now. Boom. All right. And also you can see right here, there's something in here that I have to adjust. I need this to be the real one. So this has got to be / whatever, and then update the page. Unlimited reviews LP 1. And we could improve this, right? We could improve this funnel significantly, right? Oh, also I need to add the favicon. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go to settings and the favicon URL. I'm going to go to media storage, branding, and this is the favicon. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to get link. And then I'm going to go back to sites. I'm going to go to the funnel. I'm going to go into settings, and then I'm going to go to favicon URL. I'm just going to plug that in here. And I'm going to scroll down and hit save. All right. Also the path here. I don't know why that path is like that. That should not have 2. That should be that path. I'm going to save that. That was just a little glitch. Okay. Now we go to steps. It's there. Let's check this path. This path is now like a random number. Cool. And then you can split test with a different one. Like maybe you do a contact form and not a survey, you know, and you only change that and just see which one provides more leads for you. You could do that as well. And what we'll do eventually is add a thank you page right here. But I'm going to pause this for a second and then continue. Okay. So I actually have to stop this video here. I was going to, continue and create the Facebook ad, but I don't even know if this camera's recording and stuff. Something looks like it happened. It like broke my screen recorder. So I have to figure this out. If it's working, maybe I'll butt these up against each other and then do like a Facebook ads creation for this campaign as well. And we'll do the ChatGPT one as well. But maybe I'll do one long video. Maybe I'll do a couple, like 3, I don't know, like one long video with 3 parts or 3 videos. So we'll see. It's going to be a lot of editing for this 48-minute video as well. But that's how you create a survey and put it onto a landing page. That's how you create a landing page. That's how you connect a subdomain and a domain name to it. It's way easier than you think. This took us 40 minutes and we literally have a landing page. And I know that landing page is going to convert. Okay. And we're going to prove it in one of the next videos. All right. Thank you for watching this. Maybe you'll see another video after this. If not, thanks guys. Love you so much. Talk to you soon.